everybody, and welcome back into this total new channel with me, Sophie, and with as well my partner called Paul. And this is the very first video that we're going to be sharing with you at this very new channel, at this very new plan, or at this new idea that we have just considered or we have just created together as a couple. But yeah, and as I told you, my name is Sophie and my partner is called Paul, and the very first video is going to be presented by me because today, or even into the other videos as well, we're going to be sharing some very interesting things which a lot of people don't know that even girls can do that. So we today are going to talk, or even into our channel, we are going to talk about views, cars, traveling, and spendings. Yeah, so we can just make a mixture of them all, and we can tell you how you can use or have a lot of views, how you can use platforms online to earn some money so you can do some traveling and you can spend this money into traveling. And as well, for sure, whenever you travel or you want to go somewhere, you will need a car. So yeah, the kind of content that we'll be sharing is going to be different into different angles. But what we wanted to create into our new channel was something that is going to include almost everything that everything that people would like to see. So since we have seen a lot of interest into this kind of different topics, we just decided to open this new channel because we just wanted to help people into different ways. Since we are a couple who really travels a lot, yeah, we love traveling, and since we are a couple who really needs some money to travel there, we are going to share with you some experiences about how you can earn money online so you can travel, about how you can spend this money wisely, and as well about views. So yeah, you can just use views to start earning some money to spend them in traveling and cars. So as I told you, in order to travel, you will need a car. So if you just watch our channel and if you just follow every tutorial or step that we're going to share with you, you could be able to understand how you can start making money online and as well to spend them on the things that you love more. You can love traveling, you can love shopping and so, but we are just going to share this kind of content with you. So if you really are interested into it and if you really do want to support us, well, give a big thumb up to our channel, because as you may see, it is very new. It's with no subscribers, and as well, this is going to help us to have more support. So you can just like the video, you can subscribe to the channel, and as well to push very hard the notifications bell, so whenever we post videos, you could be the very first one who is going to get notified and to profit from them. Well, as I told you, our channel is totally new, so you can be the very first potential subscriber. So just don't hesitate, go to the subscribe option right over there and subscribe to our channel. Well, since I told you we are a couple, so we're just, Paul, it's my boyfriend, and very soon my fiancé. So what we'll be sharing here, it's not only ideas about traveling or about cars and about views or so, but what we're going to do, since I told you that one of the most greatest hobbies of us, it's traveling, we are going to share a lot of pictures, a lot of videos with you, so we can suggest you some very good places, some very good things to follow and to go with your partner, maybe with your family. So we're just going to share with you some basic tips and ideas based in our experiences. So since we have been into a lot of places, we've traveled to around Europe, around America and other places. Basically, we're now here based in Australia, but we've been before into Canada, we've been to Italy. So I'm just thinking about some places that we've been before, but now we're just based in Australia, and we can just share into our channel some ideas about these places, into our opinion, which is the best one. We can give you some ideas about how much you can spend there and other stuff like that. So if you really are interested, don't hesitate to go to the subscribe option so you can get notified at any time. Well, today's video is going to be a bit longer because, as I told you, this is a total new channel and it's going to be opened by me, and I know that the idea that I'm going to show you right now is going to be a bit strange because not a lot of people think about this kind of thing, because basically I'm a girl and people do not think about the fact that even girls may like some guy stuff, let's call them like that. So it's supposed to call like that. So yeah, the idea today is going to be something very interesting, something strange, but it's interesting to me, and I'm sure that most of you it's interesting as well. So we are going to talk about the best cars and the best websites, location and space of all of these regarding to cars. I know that it sounds strange. I was prepared for that. But just guys, a passion, it's passion. So something that you love, you for sure can understand and can learn how to use them or can learn information about them. So yeah, today I'm going to be sharing with you this very first video, which is going to be a bit longer. So it's the launch video. And I don't want you to get bored, but I just want you to enjoy this comparison that I will be doing with different machines or cars. So I just want you to have a good time sharing this information together. So yeah, if you know something else, you can just even share into my comment, so into the video below, so we can just share together. I share my information with you and you can share the same thing with me. But this kind of cars that I will be sharing with you, it's the fact or are this kind of cars who you may find online, who you can get them for a very good price, and for sure it's going to be offered cars for traveling, because as I told you, we love traveling. That's why I'll be sharing this kind of stuff with you. So yeah, we are going to be doing some comparison between of them, and since me and Paul have changed a lot of cars, I have some good experiences with them. So yeah, with some of the knowledges that I have, I will just try to give you some short information about them. I will just try to give some insight about them and to compare with them. So which one of those of you who would like to have this kind of information, or even if you are a beginner, this is going to be a very good tutorial for you, so you can have some basic information about how you can use cars, where you can find them, where you can rent them for sure, where you can buy them online. So yeah, that's the main idea, and that's what it is what I wanted to share with you. Once again, I'm repeating it, this is a total new channel. That's why this video is going to be a bit longer. And if you do want to help me to support for sure, and if you do want to help yourself and your friends to have different niches or different thematics into your YouTube channel, knowledges and different knowledge shared there to see every day, fun activities as well, make sure to share this channel with other friends so they can subscribe me as well. So whenever I post together with Paul, for sure, maybe Paul is going to post after some days, it depends, you will get notified and not miss them for sure. And if you are interested even into knowing Paul, so you can just subscribe and you can know him after some days when he decides to post. But as I told you, even my boyfriend told me that was a very good idea, just to post something related to cars, because I know a lot of girls are somehow skeptical or somehow shy to talk about them. That's why today we decided to do that thing. So with further ado, let's just go to our channel. Firstly, you can see that this is a total new channel. So as I told you since in the beginning, here you can see the dashboard. So I'm just going to give some general information about the channel and YouTube, how you can use it and stuff like that. But what is important is that you can see that it is a total new channel right over here. So it has no video, no comment, no content at all. So it is new and you can just easily use it. And you can post here just by clicking into the create. So after I just record all this video, after I just record all this information, I can just click into create, post my video, and after that you can see them into my launched profile and my launched channel. Okay, so yeah, now let's just go on with the platforms that I told you that you can find different cars online. So you can use this kind of cars to have them available for just traveling. You know, when it comes the time to travel, you need a very good car so you can use it at any time. So here we are going to talk about some features that a good car must have. So not only best website, best cars and location and space, but as well fuel consumption, prices, elegance, parts and durability. So if we talk about fuel consumption, we need a very good motor engine. So fuel economy is the distance between traveled per unit volume of fuel use. So for example, if you do travel for kilometers or for miles, you will need like an imperial of 1 mpg, or is the same as 0.35 kilometer per liter. And the higher the value of the more economic a vehicle is, the more distance it can travel with a certain volume of fuel. So that's why the fuel, it must be very, very good. So the fuel consumption, I'm sorry. So whenever you travel, or whenever you use this car to go somewhere, you will not get worried about the consumption and about the fact that it's too expensive, so it's making, or it's consuming a lot of fuel. And as well, for sure, whenever you buy a new car, no one is going to buy, like, no one pretends to buy the most expensive car ever. We always search for something that it can be economic, because this is a traveling car. That's why we'll need something economic. And as well, for sure, elegance, it will be good. But since we talked about traveling, elegance is not a big deal. So even though that it may be sportive or very, very elegant, it's maybe something between of them. So yeah, so you can use it for traveling and go somewhere as well. And for the parts, that's very important, because whenever you travel, you will need, so always, it always happens. So even if you travel to near places, you will have some problems with the car. So I'm not saying that anytime you will have problems with your car, stuff like that. No, I'm just talking, or I'm just preparing you about the fact that whenever you travel, you may be having some problems with different parts of the car. So when we buy a new car, we have to even consider the parts and durability as well. It is called good when it can travel more than 300 kilometers and 250,000 meters without stopping or causing problems. So if it does, it will just stop your engine, so it will not go like into fire or stuff like that. Just the engine will stop working, and you cannot have the traveling that you planned. So yeah, we are going to consider all these elements here, and we are going to measure them, or to put some metrics right over here. So 10 out of 10, and we're just going to divide them all right over here into a table, so we can just make a comparison of some other machines or some other cars. I'm sorry, I don't know why I keep saying machines. So you can just make a comparison of them all. We are going to talk about them all together. So just we can share some knowledges all together, so you can have an idea, basic idea, if you are one of these couples or one of these families who really likes to travel by car. You can find this video very helpful, so you can choose which one of them you can use better. And I told you, since me and Paul have traveled a lot, well, we have some experiences. So yeah, we have changed a lot of cars as well. So yeah, it's a very good opportunity for you to understand which one you can use. Well, I told you that we're going to talk about some of the best websites as well. So before going there, we can just talk about best car. So we can just go to Google and search for, like, I'm sorry, this is just a website. We can just go to Google and search for the best cars. This is cars for sale. This is going to help us as well to find some websites online. So we can just go to Google and search for the best cars to travel, and you can just scroll between of them for sure. You can go to images, and you can go to shopping and other ideas, but what is important is just to see some information about this. So you can see that 40 best cars for road trips are Toyota Prius L Eco, BMW Grand Coupe, Lexus Infiniti, Nissan, Range Rover, Polestar, Dodge Challenger S XT. So all these cars are some of the best ones to use when traveling or when having road trips. You can just have a short insight even into the images right over there. Yeah, you can see them even by their design or even by their view. They are very good to just travel with them. So they have space, they have elegance, let's say, even these ones, because they are a professional picture. That's why it will look like that. So yeah, we just need to see about like prices and fuel consumption and as well durability. So all in all, we're just going to talk about all these elements one by one. So just stay with me. Don't forget to subscribe again, and we can just talk about all of these. Well, in order to find some car, I told you, you can see right over here that we're just based now into Australia. in order to find some very good cars, you can just go to Google again and search for cars for sale. So the same image that you saw since the beginning. And you can see here a lot of, let's just say, a lot of people selling their cars, selling different ones like used cars for sale, Melbourne, Gumtree, Victoria, Melbourne, Geelong, and other ones. You can see you can just click into next, so you will have more information about it. But you will whenever you go to Google and search for cars for sale, since you are going to be located into different places, Google is going to search something that is related with that place. So yeah, this is how it's going to function. So let's consider the fact that now I'm in Australia and Google is just suggesting me some websites or places or cars for sale which are based in Australia or places near here. Well, here you can see some other websites, or you can even see the map. You can do it like this, or you can you can zoom out and zoom in. You can see places on the left corner of the page. You can see the name of them, all of them, or you can just decide between of them. But now you can see that this one has something like point out here, ad. And what does that means is that whenever you click into that, this is a paid promotion platform. I don't usually click into them because they just pay here for just being at the very first page. So whenever people see can click, so what I do always is just scrolling between of some other ones, so just going to the second page and you can see other ones. You can see ads again, but to me it's more important to find like very good cars, not the ones that are like promoted more. Well, now that we're here, we can just open a lot of websites. You can open some of them that you may think that are the best, but to me some of the websites that I have found them very interesting and very helpful for sure. I'm going to share my favorite where we do where we did bought our last car, but some other places or some other websites, it may be this one, carsales.com.au. So you can find here different car sales. You can even do them for making some businesses with them. You can find different cars. They start from new car showroom, body type, brand, SUV, sedan, wagon, hatch, convertible, and so you can just find here the idea, the make, so the type of it, the model, the location, the price minimum, the price maximum, body type, and keywords. You can see that this platform is very well constructed. So what you can do right over here is for sure to search for the thing that you have imagined for, or for the thing that you want to create. So you can just search for, let's just say that you are one of those, I don't know, Toyota lovers, and you can just click into Toyota, find the model, the location for sure. So you can see that this is basically working with Australia, because I told you, whenever you search for something on Google, it's going to search based on your location. So yeah, you can just search for the best websites that you may see right over there into your location, and after that you can just put the price minimum. So maybe your minimum, it may be, I don't know, $70, or it may be $300, and the price maximum, it varies depending on what you're searching for and what you want to buy. You can choose body type, so it may be bus, cabin chassis, convertible, coupe, hatch, light track, people mover, and more. So it's the same thing that you're just watching right now here. And as well, you can just choose like keywords. Again, you can type something like space, for example, because you want a car which is with a lot of space. Or you can type something else like durability and stuff like that. So you can find the right cars that you want to have or to buy. Well, another good platform is this one called carsguy.com, and compared to carsales.com.au, it's a bit different, because as you may see, carsales.com.au, it's more like, you can see that it is more like well constructed, more professional, while this one you will have to spend a lot of time to find the thing that you want more. So yeah, you will see some car images here for sure, but you can just sign in here, create your new account, and after that you can have some Cars Guide in one of their best shops online. So you can see here their home, what they're sharing for, and other things like that. But I told you this is not something like very well constructed, like same as carsales.com.io. So you can just choose between of the ones that I told you, that you can just search for cars for sale on Google. You can just choose even from the map just by clicking into the more places, and you can be directed to this kind of websites. Now the other platform or the other website, let me just close this one over here. It is called carforsales.com, so not AU or stuff like the other one, but it's just carforsales.com. And this is a platform which helped me and my boyfriend to find some cars online which are based basically in Australia, Canada, or America. So yeah, you can just find this kind of different cars here. It's almost same a bit like carforsale.com.au, but it's like more well constructed. It has more people using it, and I don't know, we're just loving this platform because it helped us to find a lot of things here. It helped us to decide which car we wanted. So yeah, this is the idea. That's why I'm just sharing it right now. Me and Paul thought that that would be a good idea if we're sharing this platform with you. So you can see that the same thing this platform is offering to you, like all makes. So we're talking about the all types, and as well the models. So we have types and models. So based on this kind of type, so we can just talk about Land Rover. We can have some models of Land Rover. You can see the minimum price and maximum price. So if you have decided to buy a car and you have your money into your pocket and you have just decided to buy a car with plan, so which it means that you decided to buy it with with a I'm sorry, I'm not finding the word right now, but like with an exact price. So you have the money, you have like, let's say $400, and you just want to buy it for $400. You can just put the minimum prices here and the maximum prices for sure. Well, something that is to be remembered is that the more minimum the price is, well, the car is not going to be so good. I'm not saying that you have to go for the expensive one. No, never. But I'm saying that even for the cars that have like the minimum amount of money, they are going to have some problems, which I'm sure that after some time that you start to use it, they're going to expense you more money. You can even choose the miles here. Yeah, it is good because you can even choose the miles. The less miles has, the best it is. But as well, even if it has like good numbers of miles, it means, and it is still on shape, it means that that's one of the best cars that you can use. And as well for the zip code, after you have decided for the car and other things, you can see body style as well. So you can choose between of the body styles. You can have the max mileage, so it's about the mileages that you want to. Again, about the prices and about the miles and the payment for sure, that we can just choose here the maximum and the minimum payment. So it's something like make and model. It's something like related to, or making something general to two other options. Yeah. Now that you're here, you can see that cars for sales are from different brands. So Acura, Audi, BMW, Buick, Cadillac, Chevrolet, Chrysler, Bogie, Ferrari, Fiat, Ford, GMC, Honda, Hummer, Hyundai, Infiniti, Jaguar, Jeep, Kia, Lamborghini, Land Rover, Lexus, Lincoln, Mazda, Mercedes-Benz, Mercury, Mini, Mitsubishi, Nissan, Oldsmobile, Pontiac, Porsche, Ram, Saturn, Scion, Subaru, Suzuki, Toyota, Volkswagen, Volvo, and shop all cars for sales. So it's the last category that you can just choose. So you can just choose between of the cars. Like if you are something like Mitsubishi fan, you can just click into Mitsubishi and find different option there offered to you, or you can just choose to click into this category called shop all cars for sales. So you can have just a short image or a short information about all these cars. Some other ideas here, some other things that are shared with this platform. I'm just sharing it because to make you sure that this is a very good platform. It's legit and secured for everyone. It is well constructed, and I told you that we love this platform, so that's why we're sharing that with you. Now that we're here, what we're going to be talking about, I told you about different cars. So we've been talking about the best websites, so I'm sharing it with you. The best cars, Yeah, so we're going to talk about this right now. So you can find the best car I told you just by searching on Google, but as well you can search them by your location, so you where you are right now. And if you need something, like if you are in Germany, let's just say, I'm just getting some basic examples. If you're just in Germany and you want a car there, you need a car to travel to, I don't know, to Australia. Well, you need a very good car, durable one, and which is a very good to travel. And as well for the space, if you are a lot of people, if you need that car, you can just use even the space for it. Well, something else that a lot of people don't know is the fact that you can find like really cheap cars online. And yeah, I know that it sounds somehow like not trustful or something like that, but you can easily find them online. So that's why I'm suggesting, and that's why I'm sharing these things with you, so you can understand and you can do the same thing and you can profit from it. Well, I told you we're going to talk about views, cars, and traveling and spendings, but today we're just mainly are going to talk about cars, and to the other videos after that we're going to talk about other things or other topics that we've been thinking about. Now let's just go to the best. I'm sorry, this is something again like the very previous thumbnail. You can just easily create these on, on Canva.com, where I will be using it again today. So I'm sorry, I'm saying again because I used this on my previous channels, and I was sharing there a lot of ideas with my followers or viewers there, so how you can use Canva about this. So if you are a person who really will like to have Canva or to know how to use Canva, this is the perfect website for you as well. I'm sorry, this is the perfect channel for you as well, because not only, I told you, not only we're going to talk about cars and this thing, but as well we're going to share something like things that people would like to see more. Well, now let's just get back to the idea that we've been talking about. So we're going to consider the fuel consumption, prices, elegance, parts, and durability. So we can make just a comparison of all cars together and to decide which is the best. For sure, this is just based on my opinion and Paul's opinion, but there are people who really like other cars, and you can just choose between of them. Well, the platform, again, for those of you who missed, it's called carsforsale.com, and you can just use this to find some cars in Australia, in Canada, so you can just use them and start traveling. Well, you can have advanced research on Google for searching like cars for sales into that place that you're just located. And yeah, this is how it's going to function for everyone. You can just see the reviews, the stars. So which of the platform it may be best, I will highly recommend that to you. So you can see even people sharing ideas about it, so you can understand which is the best. Well, I told you that we're going to talk about different parts, so let's just now go to the listing and to find the platform, the cars that we want more. So before going there, let's just make something like about the conditions, so we can be doing something like a condition of 10 out of 10. So let's just suppose that fuel is going to be 3 out of 3, the price is going to be 2 out of 2, elegance 2 out of 2 as well, parts 2 out of 2. I'm sorry, elegance is going to be 1 out of 1, and parts 2 out of 2, and durability as well 2 out of 2. So we can make something like a collaboration of between of them, so we can go to 10 out of 10, and we can evaluate this kind of cars so we can buy them. And we're going to be using we are going to be using Canva, as I told you right now here, and we're just going to delete the X, and after that, at the very end of the video, we can just make the comparison of all of them. So just pay attention. Now that we're here, the very first car that I would like to see as a car trader, I would like to search for, I don't know, Audi. And I will search for Audi because not because it's the best or not because it's my favorite. No, I'm not gonna share my favorite right now, but it's just because it's at the very first alphabetical idea. And even the other cars that we are going to compare together, not because I love them most or not because they are into an order because this is how I like them, but I'm just sharing them based on the alphabetic order right over here. That's why. So I told you that the platforms right over here, it's from car traders. So they pay Google so they can be at the very beginning of it, so they can have more sales. So you can just choose even this one, so it doesn't really matter. It is important just to have good reviews so you can be totally secured, but as well it's important to find like cheap cars. So yeah, a Ford in Canada mainly operates like in Canada and USA. So if you're searching or using a website into that, you will be mainly seeing it here. Well, I told you we're going to talk firstly about Audi. So into the all makes, you can just choose Audi. And we are going to be focused on SUVs. For the moment, the platform is just loading. I'm sorry for my bad internet connection, but we will have to wait for that. And we are just going to choose the model. Yeah, I'm sorry for this internet connection. I don't know why isn't that working. Let's just use BMW. No, it's not working. Let's just get back to Audi. We're going to make a refreshment of the platform. So they're checking the browser. Maybe there is some, okay, so they're asking me to do some I am human thing. So I'm just going to do that so I can make a demonstration of you as well, so you can understand how you can do that. So they're asking to click into images that contains the bus. So we're just clicking into that, store the bus, and after that next and verify the bus again and making the verification so we can be into their main page. Okay, I don't know what is happening. Okay, let's just make again a refreshment of it. I'm sorry for this bad internet connection. Okay, let's just search again carforsales.com and let's just go to the main page of it. Okay, we're here now. So we reached it. I'm sorry for this problem. So on to the all makes, we're just going to click Audi, and after that all models. We are going to have a lot of models about Audi. You know now Audi have produced a lot of them. Well, people may have their own interests, their own preferences, but since I told you we're going to share something that is related to is related to traveling, we need something that is going to be something like sportive and not so elegant and stuff like that. So I'm just going to be sharing with you or choosing Q7. You can choose another one, the one that you think that is the best, but this is what me and my fiance think. Q7, it will be perfect if we just find something like that to just travel. Now we will just click into find yours. I'm not going to put minimum prices there. I will just scroll between of them so I can find the best. And here at the most relevant, you can just click there and you can see and list them by most relevant, newest, oldest, lowest, highest. This is even dependent onto the the criteria like days, price, mileage, year, payment, and more. So what we're gonna do here, we're just going to click the cheapest. I'm not finding it right now, so I'm just going to do it the lowest. Okay, so I can find here the lowest price. We're going to talk even about the prices. So yeah, now that we searched about the lowest price, you can see that this car is offered for $100, which it is not a right thing. So not people will never buy something like that because they possibly know that something is going on with it. So as well, into the filter results, you can do searching something like search radius, zip code, conditions. So all of them, since we need to see all the condition, we need them. The prices and the mileage, the year, model, body style, all of these things that we saw since in the beginning, you can even find again into this platform. I told you this is very good, well constructed, so that's why it's one of the best to use. Now that we saw all this, you can even see here at the prices that they have noted something like below the average. So if you see that the price is below the average, well, that it will not be good. So we know that. You can see even the engine here, which is 3.0 liters, which it is good because between 3 and up more, it's going to be something like too expensive. After that, you can see a drivetrain. We're not going to talk about it or something like that. We're going to talk about the mileage because it's important for our car, so we can see how strong it is, and as well for the vehicle and the space. Well, now what we are going to do is just to scroll between all of these cars. You can even see that people are sharing here or selling here like destroyed cars, and even though that it is destroyed, they are just paying it, or they're putting a price toward it. So what we're gonna do now is to find one of, let's just say, the cheapest car, and which is going to fulfill our information or all our categories. You can see that the engine right over here, it's too high. So it's not one of those which you can use to travel. You can see even the prices have included taxes, title, license, and documentaries and services fee. So it makes it very expensive. And so we're just going to click into the second page so we can find another car right over here. I'm sorry for scrolling between of these, but we can just have an idea how it works, and a lot of people would like to know how that. That's why I'm sharing this into details. Well, something that is important about the prices is that if it is like more than up to $500 or more than up to $200, it's too expensive. But so it needs to be something between 500 and 2000. So it may be below of them. It may be in the middle of the average price. Well, you can see here that they're offering some different Audi types. So from 2006, 2008, 2009. What is important is just the idea of the price. So check this out. This Audi Q7 2007, it's below the price of the average. We can take it into consideration, but since the engine is too high, I'm not so sure that we can do that. It is sportive, you can see it, and it looks like with a lot of space, but we are going to evaluate another one. So let's just scroll a bit, pay some attention, and be like careful. So we can just share and find the best one. You can see this one over here. While the price is below the average, so it's no more than up to $2,000, or it's no more less than $500. So we're just going to 2000 Audi Q7. So we're just going to open this option and start evaluating it about the, you remember the categories like fuel consumption, prices, elegance, parts, and durability. So we're just going to talk about all of these. You can see the prices that it is very good. It's maybe it may be affordable. You can even see that you can pay per month for it. So yeah, it has offered a lot of good ideas to use, so you can use. The condition it's used. The trim, it's 4.2 Premium Quattro. The mileage, you can see that there are a lot of mileages, but since it's 2007 and it has been around since that time, it means that it's a very strong car for sure, because it has got so much mileages and it has been working very good. So yeah, it's good, even though that it has a lot of them. And as well, you can see the engine, which is 4.2 liters natural aspiration. Well, we know it's too high because we've talked about the fuel engine, that it may be 3 or 3.5, it may be good, so it is too high for that. You can see fuel economy, so it spends like 12 mpg for city and 70 mpg for highway. Well, it's a bit like expanding a bit of that. Well, you can see even other information about transmission, drivetrain, exterior color, so it's silver, interior color brown, and fuel, which is gasoline. Well, now we can just take a look inside of it. While a lot of people get attracted about the view, we're just going to see the conditions, which is more interested for me that. So you can see here the car. Well, it looks like it's very good to use because it's like sportive. And about the elegance, it's not that it's so elegant. So yeah, we can just take a look at this and make a comparison of it. So you can see the seats, and what is important is as well about the space. So this one over here, like to me, it looks like it has only 2 places, and this is for the old child. Well, the space is not so good, even though that it may be looking like big. Oh, okay, that's great. You can see the other part there. You can put other people. So the space is great now that because it's offering 7 seats. Like, check this out. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The very first place and the driver place, it makes 7 places. I'm sorry. So it makes it very large and very good to use. Well, now let's just go to Canva and make the evaluation of that car. So we can just, I'm sorry, I forgot the name of the car. It's Q7 Audi. So we can just come right over here and see the fuel consumption. well, it was very, very big. So let's just give, let's say, a 1 of it, or maybe a 2 of it. Well, I'm not a professional. You can put another number, but yeah, this is my opinion. And another one about the price. Well, the price, it's 1 out of 2 because it's a bit expensive. The elegance, well, I'm gonna give just like, I can't give a 0, I will just give a 1 out of 1. So well, the elegance, it was good, but since we're going to travel with it, we're not so interested into getting elegant. Well, about the parts, well, it's difficult to find parts not only in America but even in other places about Audi. So yeah, I will put something like 1 out of 2. I'm sorry, let me just fix it. And durability, we've talked about the mileages, and since it has been there since 2007, it's going to be very, very good. So I'm just going to click into 2. Now, if we do calculate them, it's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2, it's 7 out of 10. So yeah, this is my evaluation about Audi Q7. I don't know if I'm right, but that's my opinion. And this is, if you do have any other comment into that, you can just give it under the comment section below. And yeah, now let's just get back and make another comparison of another car. We're just going to leave it open, and we can go to another place or to another car. Well, I'm gonna compare between Audi. We're going to use BMW, so we can just click into BMW. I told you that this is only because of the alphabetic order. So, and to BMW, we're going to use like X5 and X6. I don't know, I think that they're one of the best. Okay, it's happening again. Okay, I'm just gonna choose again BMW. Okay, now it's okay. So I'm gonna search for X5 and X6, which are like almost siblings. And after that, I will just click into find yours. We're going to follow the same procedures. We're going to put here like most relevant, like let's just say the price is going to be the lowest. So yeah, you can filter them by putting the data here, like you can filter them by putting the miles for sure. But what you can do as well, I'm just searching for that, I'm sure that is right over here. You can even put the years there. So let's just see and take a look about it. Okay, I'm not finding it for the moment. So you can just put the years, like, you know that X6 and X5 are something produced between 2006 and 2008 or 10. So yeah, we can just make a filter about it. For the moment, I'm not finding it. So you can see some other information about drifting, fuel type, engine, transition, and other one. Okay, we're just going to leave it blank because I'm not finding it. I'm sorry for that. Well, we can just leave it blank, and you can see after that when we search for the place, we can for the car, we can see their year of warranty of the producement. Well, now we'll have to scroll between of all of these so we can find one that is below the average, one that is good to travel. So yeah, we can just choose between of them. So scroll, you can see that they are too expensive. So we're not searching for like the most like expensive or the newest one. So we're just going to go to the year and click into the oldest. Yeah, this is what we're going to do. So we can have the oldest one right over here. I know that the oldest are going to have like a higher price, but we're going to try to find out the one that is the best to travel. So yeah, we can just search between of them. I don't know, we can just open okay, this one. This is an BMW X5, and you can see here, this is sold. I'm sorry, this one, it was seen before opening this video because I saw it and I really wanted to have like a comparison about it, but just to have some information about the car. So this is a BMW X5 2008. It has got a very good price because you can see it is sold for $7,200. And about the mileages, it has got up to 1,080 miles, and the engine is 3.0, so it's great. It's not going to expense you like to have a lot of expensive tariffs about the fuel. And you can see the transmission, the fuel, which is gasoline, fuel economy. So for cities, this is the economy or the fuel that is going to expense here, and the drivetrain and colors as well. We can just open it. I'm not sure. Okay, I cannot open it, but before coming here, I saw the the interior. Even inside of it, it has got a very good one. So considering the fact that we need to have some evaluation to it, to the fuel consumption, it may be 3 out of 3. For the prices, it's going to be 2. And as well for the elegance, okay, I'm just gonna give 1 out of 1 because BMW, it's always like good. And for the parts, it's going to be 1 because there's not a lot of parts that you can find for BMW. And as well for durability, I'm gonna give not sure about it. I'm just gonna give 1 out of 2. Just this is what I think. I'm again repeating it. So if you do have any comments, go to the comment section below. You can share that with me and I can learn from your own ideas for sure. Well, now that we made the evaluation, so we have 3 here, 2 here, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so here we have 8. Okay, I'm just gonna copy it so we can have the the evaluation even of the previous car. So 8 out of like 10. So even the space was very good, and even the parts, well, if we're talking about the space, we mean elegance. I'm sorry. So it was very good. That's why I'm giving like this points. Well, now what we're gonna do after we found the BMW is for sure to find something like another BMW, which is going to be the X6. Or we can just find one of these, so we can give some information even about BMW X6. And we're going to find the model. So we are here at the other brother or sister of X5. So I told you that there's somehow of siblings, and we're going just to choose the oldest maybe. And we can find here, or not they listed, we have to find the oldest about the year. And we can find here different BMWs. Okay, this one is good, I guess, even though that it's more than the average of it. But we can just scroll between of them and find some more cheap ones, and to be like into the, okay, this one right over here. I think that this is one of the best. So you can see that the price is too low, and it is closed now. I'm sorry for that. Now that I'm registering this, it's closed. But you can see the miles, which is very, very good. It makes it very durable. And as well, you can see the condition it used for sure. You can see the mileages, so the miles we've been talking about, and even the engine that is 3.0, which it makes it very good to use. It is with gasoline, so you're not going to have a lot of expensive fuel to use for this platform, for this car. Well, you can see here that the car, it has got a lot of space. It's big, and we can see even it inside of it. So we're just going to scroll between of the picture. Okay, we don't have a picture inside of it. Okay, we have it. So we can see even the elegance of it. So the places, so if you are a big family, can we use this? Okay, you have places for your luggages. You have places to sit there. And yeah, I guess that this is a very good car to use. Okay, so you have even a live view whenever you use it. And yeah, I think that we can give something of an evaluation of this car as well. Well, you can just scroll between of the pictures and see more what the owner is offering. So it is elegant, as we can see from the picture. So it's good to use even this one. And now let's just go to the canva.com and give an evaluation of it. It is a BMW Q6, and we're going to give for the fuel consumption 3. And for the fuel consumption, we can see that the minimum of it is 3.0. That's why we need the lowest one. And we can give the price. We're not too sure about the price, but I'm going to give even a 2 about the price. The elegance, it was 1, so I'm not going to change it. But about the parts, well, I'm still thinking about the same thing as X5. And as well, the durability, well, I'm just going to give, let's just say a 2 out of 2. And now that we've made this comparison of the three cars, we can just make another copy of it, and we can give like, I guess that this is 9 out of 10. Well, not sure about this information or not sure about this opinion, but yeah, this is how it's going to function. This is what I think. So yeah, I'm just saying and highlighting it again and again. Now what we're going to do is something that you know, BMW is not considered as a family car. It's more sportive, so only offers 3 seats and not middle seats, not it's not like a traveling car or something like that. So now let's just search for the last one, which I've been thinking about, Mercedes. So we can just scroll between of them. I've been thinking about that car. So we have we have Mercury, Mitsubishi, and where is Mercedes? I don't know. I'm not finding Mercedes. Okay, once again. Okay, where is that? Oh, okay. I'm not finding Mercedes. I don't know if I can search for that. Okay, I'm gonna scroll between of these, and I can try to find the Mercedes. Okay, here it is. I'm sorry, we lost time about doing that. So I'm just going to open Mercedes, and what I'm gonna do is just to choose like the payment, the lowest one. So yeah, you can just choose between all of these options, so you can do the same as I'm doing right now. Okay, you can see this one. It's very good to use it, but it's a new one, so it's going to be somehow very expensive for it. And we can just scroll and scroll between all of this Mercedes offered right over here. So we can just click into the second one. And yeah, what we're gonna do is going to change this thing right over here. And we are going to choose like about the year, the oldest. And we're going to search for something like, I don't know, a BMW, a Mercedes GLK, so new model economic. So let's just again go to the main page of it. I'm sorry, I will have to go there so we can search for GLK. So again, I'm gonna scroll between all of these. I'm not sure if I can find it or not, or otherwise I'll just go with the option that I had before. So it's Manufacturing Massimo, and Mercury, Mitsubishi, it's Mitsubishi, Monaco, Motorco. Okay, I'm sorry, I can't find it. So I'm just gonna go for Mercedes-Benz, and we can try to find like something like GLK. So we can make it like for the year, we can make it older, and search for the year of it, and search for the categories that we have, and to evaluate it as a good one or not. So you can see Mercedes-Benz NA here. It is with the average price. So it's not available right now, but you can see that the price is average. So what we're gonna do is just search between of these. I don't know if we can find the type over here. So okay, we can find the model right over here, and we will try to find the GLK. So search for that. Okay, great. So now we are at the place that I wanted to. So you have this new one, GLK. It has got the above the average price. You can see the engine that it's 3.7. So I'm just going to open this one. It looks very good to me, even from the price and the image and the color as well. So you can see that this it has got like natural aspiration, volume of engine 3.5. So about the fact that it's going to have you, the fuel economy is not going to be so expensive. So yeah, you can just see the miles as well. So it has got a lot of miles. You can see the price of it, which is above the average, so it's not too high as well. And you can see even the pictures of the car right over here if you just scroll between of the pictures like this. Okay, so you can just have the top rated dealer and other stuff, information about it. Well, it looks something like very elegant, but as well as sportive, so we can not like define it very good. So I mean, I cannot define it very good. If you see the space, it is too high. It is a lot, I'm sorry, it is a lot. So if you are a big family, you can just use this one for a lot of spaces. So it's offering 3 places. And as well the places where you can put the luggage, it's very high, so you can just consider the fact that you can put someone here there. These are the very first places. And yeah, so yeah, we can just even go about another car, maybe another which is more older. So we can just scroll between of the page, scroll and go to the other pages, maybe to the second one, or I'm just gonna be going to the third one. So I may be finding the car that is more suitable. Okay, I'm just gonna click this the fourth one, and you can see here the Mercedes-Benz GLK, which is again, similar to the one that we saw before. So this one is like below the average price. I'm not sure if I can trust it or not, because it's too it's too low. But what we're gonna do is again scrolling between all of these, and we can find the perfect one that it's more suitable. There, check this out. This is too below other price. It's like, yeah, too much. This one as well. So what we're gonna do is just, okay, I'm just gonna open this one. The last one, we're going to make a comparison of it, and after that we're getting back to see all of them together and to choose which one is the best. Okay, so we have Mercedes-Benz GLK 2010, so it's even with the year that I wanted. You can see the miles right over here, so it has got a lot of miles, so it makes it like a very good condition. You can see the prices, which is very good as well. It's cheap. And you can see the volume of the engine, so it's 3.5 liters with natural aspiration and with gasoline. It is used, the type of it, the mileage again, and transition, drivetrain, and other information. It's black. I like the color. It's very good. It's like shining and very, very like very good. And we can see even the interior, or even the space between of it, the elegance, and so I think that this is good to travel for it. You can even think about the fact that Mercedes has parts all around the world. So whenever you go, you can find parts of Mercedes. That's the good of it. So yeah, we can just scroll between all the pictures and see what is inside of it. So, well, the elegance is not so good, but okay, we can consider it. And yeah, we can just consider this car, make a comparison of it. So let's just go back to the Canva option that we had. So we were talking about Mercedes fuel consumption. It's 3 out of 3. The price is 2 out of 2. The elegance, it's again 1 out of 1. The parts is going to be 2 out of 2, because you can even find them all around the world. The durability, I'm not too sure about it because I'm not an expert, but okay, I'm gonna just put 2 out of 2, since we have tried a lot of cars and Mercedes was one of the best. Okay, now that we make all the evaluation, what we're gonna do is just to make a comparison between all of this. So let me just copy it. And okay, we're going to put something about the durability, like, okay, 1 out of 2, because I'm not too sure about it. And we're going to go to the same evaluation. So we have like at the very first place Mercedes, and as well BMW X6. But I told you, if we make a comparison between all of these, we can talk about like BMW X6. It's not a car that is so much about traveling. It's more like a sportive car. But if we consider the fact that it has got a very good like conditions into it, well, it may be, and it may be used as well for traveling. Well, if we go talk about like Mercedes, well, it is too good. It's the fact that intrigues me more is the fact of the parts that you can find. Whenever you go, you can find parts of Mercedes. While considered to the BMW, well, it's not so sure that you can find parts of it. The price of BMW, again, it is cheaper, and the fuel consumption is good as well. Well, Audi, it's a good one, but I'm not sure about the fact the prices, about the parts, and about the fact that it's not such a comfortable place or such a comfortable car to use. So yeah, we can see again the Audi, we can see the prices of it. So let's just say that in my opinion about Mercedes, it will be better to travel, but as well you can consider the other ones. You can make another comparison between all of them. Maybe you can suggest other cars, maybe you can compare the cars that you love more or you like more, and maybe you can see them in an experative side of view. So, but basically this is my opinion and what me and Paul think about this kind of car. But yeah, it's important to find the cars that are more the best to use and to travel, so you can be secured whenever you travel. So yeah, that's why you have to make a very good evaluation of them all. You have to evaluate them from the economic part for sure, the durability, the prices, and the location, the space, and all other these things. All of them are valuable when we talk about traveling and cars. So we have to buy something that is very good. So I'm not only talking about the price into it. So yeah, once again, we made something like a comparison between some cars right over here. We talked about BMW X5 and X6. We talked about like Mercedes-Benz GLK, and as well we talked about Audi Q7. You can suggest me more cars. Well, basically, I told you that we're not only going to talk about cars. So this is the very first video that we're sharing with you. So we just decided to put something like very different from the others. I tried to make something, a comparison into it. So yeah, we're going to be sharing even other topics, even other videos, like basically more images or more videos about what we've traveled and what we used and of the places, or even how to make money online, posting them right over here so you can do all the activities that you saw since in the beginning. Yeah, and this is what we're going to sharing. So if you do really like what I shared, if you do really support the fact that I was trying to give you something of an opinion about it, even though that I'm not an expert, well, give a subscription to my channel, to me and Paul. So we need to grow this channel, same as the other one that we used before, but here we're going to share something that is more interesting and more up to date, and that is going to be like different from the others. So yeah, if you do really want to support us, don't forget to give a big thumb up to the video for sure. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, to our channel. I'm sorry, I'm still continuing to say my channel, like we are one of us. So yeah, and as well, don't forget to push the notification on, so very hard, so whenever we post you can be notified at any time. Well, share this video with your friends so they can get to know us and they can know our profile. And comment, don't forget to comment on this comment section below if you do have any opinion, any thing to suggest to me or stuff like that. So just go to the comment section below and share that with me. Maybe next time it will be Paul, maybe next time it will be me, but which one of us it will be. See you on the next videos, and thank you for watching till the very end of it.